Have you ever noticed that understanding something about yourself doesn't always mean it changes? You might know, for example, I know I people please, or I know I get anxious, or I know I pull away when things feel difficult. And yet you can still find yourself doing exactly the same thing again. A lot of people have had that experience of understanding something logically, but feeling stuck emotionally. One of the things I like about transactional analysis is that it tries to bridge that gap. TA isn't really about collecting insight for the sake of it. It's about helping us to notice patterns and then giving us a way of understanding where those patterns came from, what purpose they once served, and whether they're still helping us now. Because many of the ways we think, feel, and relate developed for good reasons. They often began as ways of adapting, coping, or feeling safe. So the question isn't what's wrong with me, it's more, does this pattern still fit the life I'm living now? And once we can notice something more clearly, we often create a little more space, a little more choice. And that can be where change begins. So we've reached the end of this brief introduction to TA. In the next set of videos, we'll start looking at one of the foundational concepts of TA, and one of the ideas that many people find most useful: understanding the different parts of ourselves that show up in everyday life. And here's something to reflect on. Is there a pattern in your life that made sense at one point, but might not be serving you in quite the same way now?